Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. If it's your first time joining me today, there is a subscribe button la ezansi uma uyithanda i-content yami kanye ne-notification bell ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma umsebenzi omusha sesi ufakile. Guys, there is a join button if you want to join as a member on this channel. There's also a thanks button if you ufuna ukubonga i-channel ngemali. Kanti thank you so much guys for watching the adverts. It really helps the channel to grow. Anyway, you guys, I just want to talk a little bit about what has been going on online, especially relating to Umayenis. So obviously on the show, towards the end of the show, what we discovered according to the show was that Umayenis had made a decision, just like Umayenis did, to not go to Umakhumalo's wedding or umembeso, and Umakhumalo believed because it's because she's not liked by Umayenis, but that is the reason that Umayenis put on the table was the fact that she feels like some function are just for you as a wife. You have to enjoy it by yourself. There is no need for your sister wives to be there, so she would not be there, but the kids were going to be there. And it seemed like Makhumalo just didn't believe that, she believed it's because Umayenis didn't like her. One thing that you have to understand is that Umakhumalo has a lot of fans, and I think that out of all of the wives, I think she is one wife that has more fans than the other wives. And I think that when anything concerns Umakhumalo and it's something that is negative, anybody that is involved in that gets attacked. So I wasn't surprised that Umayenis was getting those comments on Instagram that she was mean because she had decided that she wasn't going to go to Umembeso Kamakhumalo. I think the biggest mistake that she did, honestly, was to respond to people that were coming under her comment section saying whatever it is that they were saying. They were saying that she's not, first, she's mean to Umakhumalo. Also, she's not loved by her husband. Is not as much as Mdletshe and Makhumalo because the husband doesn't post her and Mangwabe and all of that. And she decided that she wanted to respond. And obviously, she was irritated by it. She wasn't kind in the video that she was saying. And it made sense, and that's what she was expressing in that video. But what has happened is that she has gotten attacked even more after that, so it's almost like she is now, to me it looked like she's just getting bullied now online, all because she made a decision not to attend Makhumalo's umembeso, you guys. So this is what I feel like the viewers do not understand, because it's one thing for us to watch Ntando Tembu and then come here and talk about what happened on the show, talk about who our favorites are, who we are liking, who we're not liking, who we agree with and who we don't agree with, and for other people to go on Twitter and do the same, because every time after the episode there are those discussions that are taking place online on Twitter talking about the episode, everybody saying this is my favorite, this one is not my favorite. But what other viewers fail to understand is that it's not personal to us. Ntando is not personal to us. It's a show. It's a TV show. We do all of that. We watch it for entertainment. We talk about it for entertainment. Even when I say Makhumalo is not my favorite, I do not mean I hate Umakhumalo. If I met Umakhumalo right now, I will treat her with respect because I have nothing personal against Umakhumalo. I'm not personally against Umakhumalo. People take it too far where they go to these women's Instagram pages and then they put those comments, because once you go on somebody's Instagram and you put a comment there, now you are communicating with them directly. You want to affect them with your message. Create a YouTube channel at least and just talk about it so that it's not so direct, because then when you do that, that is bullying. When you just keep on going to somebody's Instagram with those comments to say when you are not loved by your husband, who wants to hear that? When you are very mean, who wants to hear that? All based on what happened on the reality show, which by the way is more of a show than it is a reality. So much of what happened in the show is what we get is what is edited, and we get a snippet of their life. We don't get everything that happens, so you can't really directly attack somebody because of what you saw on a reality show. It's not that personal, and for you as a viewer, it should not be that personal. Even us who do videos and reviews and all of that, it's not personal to us. I don't like Ubaba Mdletshe from what I've seen on the show, but if I saw him right now, I would have no reason to disrespect him, because the show is not personal. For me, we are just watching their lives, and it's a very small part of their lives, and whatever we say about them, whatever we say about their families, is because of what we've seen on the show. Imagine if Umayenis, because of all of the bullying that she's getting right now, she decides that, you know what, I have had it, I do not want to do the show anymore, and this is it, I'm not gonna do season 7. And then maybe another wife, maybe Mdletshe, says the same. If Umayenis doesn't do the show, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Do you think that we will get Ntando on his team? We won't get Ntando on his team. They will still be living their lives as his temple, and they will still be the ones that experience his temple, whether Mdletshe loves them or not, whether they get along or not. They will just not be giving us a show, because maybe if 2 of the wives decide that they're not going to do Ntando on his temple, then the producers will feel like, there is no Ntando on his temple without all of the wives doing the show. If there is a wife that is not going to be doing the show, then we're not going to do Ntando on his temple. This is them entertaining us with a little bit of their lives and a lot of show, because it is put together in a way that the show entertains us. Had they showed us the wives laughing with each other, taking trips with each other, everything is smooth, they attend all of the functions equally, they love all of the children equal. If the show was like that, like they always get along, all of the wives get along, all of the wives are understanding to each other, they understand their husband, everything is perfect, we wouldn't get the show. We get the show because we see those conflicts. We see that Umayenis might not like Umakhumalo. We see that Umakhumalo might not like Umayenis. We see that Umangwabe might not like anybody. Like those things, I'm not saying that it's like that, but it's an example. They give us that it's for entertainment. Understand that it is for entertainment. Nobody now has a right to say, just because you saw it on TV, now you go and attack somebody. We can say what we think, but to directly go on their Instagram pages and attack them, I don't think that it's right, you guys. And also, it might discourage them from doing the show. And then what are we going to be entertained with now? Now we don't have Ntando on his team. Now we don't have anything to review. Now we don't have anything to talk about, Rather go somewhere, go on Facebook and review the show or something, rather than going there and attacking them. It is not necessary, But think about it, when they shoot the show, I'm sure it doesn't even take them maybe like 4 months to shoot the show. A year has 12 months in it, 365 days a year. They shoot it for a very short time. So what we get to see on Ntando on his team, it's a very small part of their lives. And they put it together in such a way that we think that that's how their lives are. Throughout the year, when they're just living their normal lives, we don't get to see them. So basically, you are attacking somebody based on just a little bit of their lives that you have seen. We can look at the show and talk about it and judge it, but to directly go and attack somebody, it's not okay. So if there are any viewers on my channel that are part of the group of people that do that, there is no need. I would go on people's lives on Instagram. Like Umakumalo, when she goes live, I get a notification, I go and I listen to her. When she's live on Facebook, I get a notification, I go and listen to her. If I comment something positive. But you guys all know that Makumalo is not my favorite. But I won't do that. I won't attack her in the comment section because it's not personal. When I say she's not my favorite, according to what I've seen on the show, understand that people are taking Ntando Nesithembu too personal for them. Even if it was personal, it would be personal to the Selegu family. It's not personal for you to even go and attack somebody. People will be saying things like, Selegu, please divorce Umayeni. Haibo, ungena happy manje when he must divorce his wife now. You know, it does not, for me, it does not, the bullying is just not making sense, because at the end of the day, we do need them to do the show, because we do like watching the show. When it's really done nicely and the storylines are done nicely, that show is very entertaining. It's one of the best shows that we have. But if you keep on attacking these wives the way that you are doing, they don't need to do the show. You know, those wives have jobs, have businesses. They don't need to do the show. So they do it to entertain us, but then we attack them because of what the part of their lives that they have decided to show us based on just a few months of the cameras following them here and there in this function and that, you know, that dinner, that lunch. Now you decide that you're going to attack. It does not make sense. Don't take Ntando Nesithembu so personally. In fact, we should be appreciating them that they are, you know, sharing their lives for our entertainment, because we do enjoy the show. We appreciate the fact that they show us whatever it is that they show us of their lives, and they make up whatever it is that they make up so that they can make the show interesting, so that we have something to talk about, so that, you know, we are entertained. But the attack on them, I feel like it's unfair. It doesn't even make sense. Why would you want to be so personal about something that you have seen on a TV show? Calm down, you guys. We need these people to come back for another season. Niyamazi Umayeni, you know, uzosuka ngezilana, and then ubani ozodlala iCandy Crush angasayenzi season 7, and imagine nje Ntando Nesithembu without Umayeni. Imagine. How would that be? Hi guys, no, just let's calm down about it. Let's not take it personal. It's a show. You know, think about it and think generations. Would you attack Umfundi Vundla if you met him somewhere and be like, wena le generations yakho njani umshayi? No. It's a show. You know, if you feel like you feel like you're taking it personally again now, you can feel it come. Just remember, it's a show. It's for our entertainment, and we appreciate Abantu Bakamseligo for sharing their lives with us so that we can be entertained, and we want them to come back next season. So let's stop bullying them, because if we do, then they might decide not to do the show, because honestly, they don't need to do the show. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngithanda kakhulu.